I wanted to bring up this thing. I was gonna pull it up on the thing, but I don't feel like taking the time. But it's the Mia Goth is being sued for allegedly kicking a background actor in the head on the set of Maxxxine. She then allegedly taunted, mocked, and belittled him, daring him to do anything about it. So this is a case of maybe a method actor being a little bit too harsh with a fellow actor. And this, I'm sure this has happened before. Daniel Day-Lewis, you probably don't want to be around him when he is in a violent scene with a movie. But I don't know. Like, what do you think of that? Does that surprise you with Mia Goth?
So, full disclosure, I do want to eliminate the bias up front. Like, I would let Mia Goth do anything to me.
I didn't ask you that, Jason.
Literally anything.
The question was, would you let Mia Goth do anything to you? Yes.
I'm just saying. So my bias is on full display here. When I say this, because I'm sitting back going, oh man, I wish I was an extra that got kicked by Mia Goth. So there is that bias though, and I do think that because she is like a petite, beautiful woman, we would be more forgiving reading that than if, Tom Cruise did it or something. You know what I mean? Yeah. It definitely is. It is a bit of a double standard to a degree, but I agree. We would need to see more of the context behind this, and I honestly would say that because I was in the defense of like Tom Cruise when he had that freak out on set because these guys were breaking COVID protocols and kept getting the fucking movie pushed back, and he was like, "Yeah, you have any idea how much this is costing us?" And he's a true lover of cinema. And he knows that movies like Mission Impossible and whatever are tentpole films that hold the box office, up and are able to keep the theaters and employed and whatnot. And so he was freaking out on set. And I always try to look at what's probably going on. And I think you said it best. I think that it probably is a method acting moment. When you see Mia Goth in interviews, she is the sweetest fucking person really on earth. She's so this does not represent her very well, and being in that headspace that she has to get into for Maxxxine, I'm sure she was in some really heated scene, probably went off script and was like going for it, thought maybe the extra was probably in a moment too and just kind of got lost in it. But could have been could be being biased here, right? There was a really fascinating show on Netflix a couple years ago, where they took like 100 people. I don't want to get too into it, but the point of it is every episode they would take these people and they put them in different situations. Black people, white people, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, white, male, female, and they'd split them up on all these different groups. And they took this one thing where they took 50 people and just randomly selected and 50 other randomly selected people, and they put them in a room together, or in separate rooms, I apologize. And they showed them these court cases, and they read them out to them, and then they asked them how many years that these people should get for their crimes. In one room, they showed people on the pictures of these criminals, and they were classically attractive people, and then in the other room, they were classically unattractive people. And the room who had the unattractive people got over 20 years more per sentencing by the people.
That's insane. That's horrible.
So there's a horrible bias people have towards, people they find attractive. And I'm not gonna say that, Mia Goth kicking someone in the head is I'm gonna jump to her defense faster than I would if it was Paul Giamatti.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Here's my thought on it. Remember in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre when Sally is getting the broom by the old man?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And I remember, if you watch the behind the scenes on that, they were shooting that scene like all night. I don't know if it was all night, but they were shooting it for quite a while because it didn't look real enough.
Well, and they eventually did that with the chair scene too.
Yeah. Eventually, Sally was so fed up
Yeah.
that she was just like, you know what? Go ahead. Let me have it. Just lay into me because I just want to get this shit over with. And he did that. And then that's the scene that's in the movie. So my thought on that is if I'm a background actor in Maxxxine, which by the way, for me, Maxxxine #1 with a bullet movie for the year. Like I can't not like I'll be there freaking day one. I can't wait. I don't need to see a trailer, nothing. But if I'm working on that movie, as long as she's not like breaking things like my arm or anything like that, you know what, Mia, go ahead, just give it to me. Give me all you got. You know, just be, you know, don't like destroy me. Okay, don't knock me out. But I want the scene because this movie's going to live on forever. So I want the scene to be what it is. And I want it to be great. And I want when you watch the scene, I want to be like, damn, she really beat the fuck out of him. You know. So I don't think I would sue, but I'm not in his shoes.
I would assume that she kicked, like, I can only assume. We have to see it. We would have to hear more details. But my assumption is that she was in a scene. She, like, kicked him in the head accidentally, like, while she was, like, freaking out. And then when he was like, what the hell? She was like, do something about it. Just kind of in character, in moment. And then, you know, who knows? Because that we get such a short little blurb of give me more context. Tell me, like, lay the scene out for me. Tell me more, you know? That's all I want. I want to know more about the situation. But Jonathan Major's career just ended over him hitting
that was
some
outside of the
abusive. Yeah. So if he's going to beat up his girlfriends, he's got to do it on set, I guess, huh?
I hope it doesn't hold up Maxxxine. That would be horrible. I'm guessing Maxxxine might be in the can. I don't know.
This is odd to me because I would assume this happened a while ago because they're finished shooting, right? So like we're just getting wind of this now and it happened months ago.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it actually said that it happened.
It doesn't say anything. It just says there's a lawsuit.
No, it just says what happened. It doesn't really say when it happened. So, but that's Variety. That's straight out of Variety. So yeah. Don't take my Maxxxine movie from me. What's up, guys? You are at the end of the DD Live clip. What I do is I like to clip these out if I think the topic is important or something that's newsworthy. So thank you for watching. And if you want to watch more, you can go over here. You can go over here, click on one of those. And hopefully I can do this for 20 seconds, which I think I did. Okay, so yeah, thanks for watching, guys.